Hello, YouTube. I want you to question everything you thought about reality. Okay? That's why I do these videos. Alright, that's why I did part 1 and part 2, and that's why I'm doing part 3 now. For anybody who states that they've uncovered some ancient past, whatever. And it was this group of people, and it's in every group of people, there's these sets of group of people that say, oh, we've uncovered this, apparently it was our people that did this, or apparently it was our people. Every group of people does this. Okay? They're not challenging you to think differently about your current reality. All they're doing is taking the current reality and just rearranging it. Okay, my videos are telling you to hopefully widen to everybody and question what reality really is. Okay, um, there's a lot of people put stock, like I said, in money and certain books and buildings that just look neat. Okay, and okay, they align with the stars. Excellent. Problem is, okay, that's only as important as you want it to be. Oh, we can achieve immortality. Once again, okay, highly doubtful considering the universe in every state of change, entropy, but whatever. Once again, that's only as much stock as you want to put into it. Same with your fears, okay? Everything you fear and everything you love is just something you decide to have that emotional connection with, okay? It comes from survival. Okay, you love this because it helps you stay alive because you want to live, not because you have to live, because you want to live. So you want to love that. You want to fear that because you want to live and you know that thing is dangerous and it will kill you, okay? Unless you outsmart it and you're able to tame it, okay? Like you do with tigers. Like people are even able to tame sharks, okay? So, you have all this fear that people have, so that's what motivates them, all right? They go from there. It gets worse. Over time it develops into, okay, well, we can manipulate this love and fear. A group of people get that way, okay? Now, there is a couple groups out there that might be perceived as white supremacists or black supremacists, but they kind of mention this a little bit, and that part is actually true for all you racists out there. You actually did get that part true. You just need to drop the racism, okay? There is a set group of people out there that got the idea and said, hey, we can manipulate this over here. And it doesn't matter the color, okay, because once one color leaves a certain area, or color, or race, or whatever, another ethnic group comes in and subjugates the other ethnic groups, okay? This has happened time and time again. It's happened in Europe, it's happened in Africa, it happens in Asia, it's currently still happening in Asia, currently still happening in parts of Africa, and currently still happening in the world, okay? A certain group of people, they get the idea, hey, we can use this to manipulate you, okay? They manipulate the love and fear, all right, that, over time people have adapted and to the survival mode, and that nurturing became a part of your nature, okay? Over time, you nurture something long enough, it evolves and just becomes infused with your nature, how you view things, okay? We looked up at the stars, a group of us thought, hey, that's magnificent, okay? Over time, we nurture it to the point where we are attracted to these things. Okay, you can break that attraction. Now, Hinduism and Buddhism goes into a little further that it was your soul, and through karma, when you die, you come back, whatever you were attracted to, it builds up throughout your lives, and that's what you're attracted to, and it changes, okay? That's kind of true with species, okay? It changes. There are species that go from being herbivores to carnivores, from carnivores to herbivores, okay? And there's omnivores, and they just eat everything. Okay, they're indiscriminate. They don't care. It's like, oh, is that edible? I'll die if I die. If I don't, no. That's human beings are more omnivorous than anything. Some societies tend to be carnivores. Other societies tend to say no. Let's not eat meat. Let's be herbivores. So it doesn't just apply to animals. Okay, but I really want people to think outside the box, whether it be civilization, whether it be religion, whether it be race, whether it be anything, even speciesism, man. Think outside, think what it's like not to be a human. Okay, because I seriously doubt if there is a God that's anything like us. Okay, I think that was just our little way of, connecting with it. Okay, same with, if horses had gods, they would look like horses. Okay, if trees had gods, they look like trees. All right. Funny thing is there's a lot of societies out there that actually worship the trees and actually found respect for them. A lot of people, hey, those are heathens. They worship these trees, okay, and they worship these rivers. That's stupid. Let's build a tower and freaking worship some invisible thing, okay? They want to worship the sun and the tree. That's just dumb, okay? Hey, we got an invisible God, man. He made all that stuff because the book that we plow down the tree with and made into this says so. Okay. Yeah. All right. And now there's another reason why a lot of people say, well, why don't we always criticize Hindus and Buddhists and even Muslims? Okay. We do. I may mention certain aspects of Hinduism and Buddhism, which I don't mention. But the problem is well, with Muslims, it's more the demographic. There's not really a whole lot, okay, except for in Europe, and they do argue with them. But the other religions, they don't really force stuff down your throat. Okay, they don't really say, hey, believe this, and cramp down your throat. All right, and so it's mainly Christians and Judaism. Okay, yeah, bad things happen with Jews back in the day. I understand that, but I still don't agree with your religion. Okay, I'm sorry, but red light should pop off on anybody when a group of people's religion itself states they're the chosen people. Yeah, obviously, there's some egocentric going on there. Okay, and you need to look into that and evaluate it before you actually say, okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, like I said, if a horse, according to a horse, his breed of horses is probably the best. Oh, well, we win all the races, Of course the gods look like us, Okay, to a tree, it's like, well, I'm bigger, Of course, the tree god looks like me. I mean, that's just how it is. All right, everybody gets egocentric. You need to think outside that. Okay, you need to evaluate reality as it really is. All right, truthfully. Okay, it's okay to study Egyptian faith. It's okay to study Hebrew faith. It's okay to study Hinduism. It's okay to study Christianity. It's okay to study atheism. But you need to step aside, not be any of those, and evaluate it. Okay, and then see what reality, how you want to, how you'll notice how they twist it and look at it a certain way. Yeah, even atheists will sometimes do it. You'll notice that people do that they situate a certain situation and they'll twist it and look at it a different way to suit their needs. These people will twist it to a different way to suit their needs. That's how it is. Okay, and one other thing I'd like to point out is, like I said, with the Eurocentrics, peoples are blacks and y'all have black hair. I wear black shirts. For the Afrocentrics, your elders get white hair. Okay, there is no such thing as gray hair. Technically, it's all transparent, but the gray comes into play when there's still color in the hair, and it just looks like it. It reflects it gray. You actually pull it out and look at it, it's white or transparent. Okay, so technically, and the same with the white skin. Technically, you can combat them by saying, oh, well, you have black people as Eurocentrics. And Afrocentrics, your elders get white hair on their head. It's going to get in their brain. It's going to and the pupils for Eurocentrics, man, it's going to get in there, it's going to mess with your brain, It's not, okay? You don't put stock in the gray and the white hair. You don't put stock in the black pupils. You don't put stock in the black shirt. Why put stock in the colors themselves? These colors are constructs that we made with prisms of light that we saw. We're like, oh, so we labeled them, okay? Do you have skin that looks like this little specter of light? We'll label that. That's messed up, okay? First off, there is no black people. There is no white people. There is no yellow people or red people, okay? There's Chinese. There's Igbo. There's Hebrews, which are vastly in different colors. There is Germans. There is British. There is Cherokee. There's Choctaw. There's Seminole. There's even Black Seminoles, but that's mainly the mixing of the two. And there is, some theories on that. There's the Bushmen, which are the first people. They actually have a light brown skin. They actually have Asian eyes. They have every feature that can be found in every race because they're the first. They're supposedly the closest representatives that we have of the first people. They live in Africa, southern tip. Very interesting people. You should really look it up. I'll try to provide links, but I'm just trying to get these parts up there. Anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Think about your reality. Think outside the box.